Hello, I'm Douglas Maddy and welcome to Altered Perceptions. In these videos we're going to be looking at the performances from the TV show Penn and Teller's Fool Us. I'm a magician with over 25 years of experience and I'm going to be watching these episodes alongside various guests so that we can get the perspective from an audience member's point of view as well. What are your thoughts on magic? Because we're going to be watching some magic today, and sort of do you like magic? And if so, what magicians do you like? And if not, why? What are you and how does that relate to hypnosis?
Yeah.
You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah. Well, I love Doug.
All right, thank you very much.
He's an amazing magician. I love magic because we all know, well, we hope to know, we all know that there is the trick to the magic, and I think the word trick's a little bit unfair on it. I really do, because I think the trick sort of cheapens it.
Dogs do tricks.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Do illusions.
Illusions. See, illusions better. Sleight of hand. The ability to set things up and create an environment that, even though I think it's a bit like a thriller, you think you know who the villain is, and at the last turn, the last twist.
A twist, yeah.
There's another twist.
He told me you killed him. No. I am your father.
No! Right, okay. I've never said it like that before, yeah. That's interesting.
So it's like a twist upon a twist. And when you see anyone do anything magical, with mastery, you know that they've put thousands of hours in, with their hands, with being able to just maybe slightly shift the things a little tiny bit when you're doing something or whatever. The setup, because there's a pre-setup and there's a setup, and how that's created, the choices, you always know. Whenever you ask a question, you know what the next step is.
Yeah.
So that predetermined outcome, I really enjoy that. I like to be entertained, and so on purpose I'll often not think too much about it, because even if I do think about it, I'll probably get it wrong more than right. And I know I will, because of the way it works. I just love it. And the two great ones, Penn and Teller, without a doubt.
Who we're going to watch now. Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Why do you say they're the two great ones?
Because I remember the first time I saw them, I thought, that is so outrageous. Because I like outrageous stuff.
Being Gary outrageous.
Yeah, absolutely. But it was outrageous because it was stretching the norms.
In what sense?
Well, I can remember one where it looked like they were cutting part of a body and there was like blood and,
yes,
so gore.
Yeah.
So they really hit it on the emotions.
Well, it would be really like if you cut somebody in half,
Correct.
as opposed to put the blades in, put them back again. It was like vicious almost, like the brutal reality.
Great word, vicious and brutal. Those two powerful words that are going to alter someone's state, maybe to the point of shock or horror and disgust.
She's okay! She's okay! She's okay! She's actually, she's not okay. Really not.
Welcome back. 2 Fuller trophies have been earned. Maybe this next magician can make it 3.
Hi, you may know me by now. I'm Paul Gertner. The only magicians that have been on this show more than me are Penn and Teller.
Welcome, Paul Gertner.
Paul Gertner, you fooled us. Can you see that?
It's been an honor to be invited back. This time it just feels like, the stakes are raised a little bit more, because if I fooled them tonight, I fooled them 3 out of 4 times. I know they'd prefer to have it 50-50. And I've had 2 years to work on this trick. And even up until the last 3 days, I was still fine-tuning. I've been able to put some of the pieces of this trick before some of the best sleight of hand artists and get their input too. So it's not just me up there tonight on the stage. I'm coming with the knowledge of some of the best magicians in the world.
So he's already fooled them 3 times.
I think so. Is that true, James? He's fooled them 3 times? It showed him 3 times on there before.
It's at least 2 he's fooled them.
Right,
Wow.
okay.
I'm going to show you a pick trick. Guitar picks. Now, Teller, I'm going to have you pick a pick. And if you reach down into the box, go ahead. I'm going to have you simply pick a pick.
This is the hard part.
That's the hard part. You got to place it right down there on the table. Now, Penn, you're going to pick a number.
Okay.
Between 1 and 52.
Okay.
I want you to choose a number that you're going to be comfortable sticking with.
Okay.
Do you have one? I do. And for the first time, tell me and everyone else in the audience, what number are you going to choose?
47.
So I want you to start at the top and leave that pick somewhere in the deck. So the point of the pick will determine the card you select. Okay, so just very lightly, and whenever you want, leave it go. Now, I'll separate it. We can see the card, the pick. I'm going to place your card and the pick right down there. And in fact, if you would take the pick in your hand, and I'd also like you to take this pen, and I want you to write your card on one side of the pick. So if you took a 2 of hearts, you could write 2H, okay? And I'll show it around so that you get a chance to see it, okay? And once that's done, turn the writing side down on the table. I'll give it to Penn. And Penn, I want you to write your number. I believe you said 47 on the other side.
I believe I
did.
Yeah. I was worried that I might forget. I'll try to write it.
Okay. You can keep the pen, Penn. Put it in your pocket. You know what? Get a good look at the card. Forget the comedy. I'll stick with the magic. I'm going to shuffle the cards, and I'm going to continue shuffling the deck until Penn says stop.
So his hands were slightly shaking a bit there, weren't they?
I mean, there would be though, wouldn't there?
Yeah.
I mean, you're on TV,
We've
this is
said
a
that.
big thing, it's your reputation, it's... Even if I... And they're doing, like, new tricks. Like, if I was doing something, I have to do something 1,000 times to feel comfortable, you know?
We did say he's been practicing this for 2 years. So.
Yes, that's true.
Let's review. Teller, you picked a pick. You used a pick to pick a card, and you then wrote your name of your card on one side of the pick. Penn, you picked a number from 1 to 52, and you wrote your number on the other side of the pick. And you're comfortable with that number?
I am.
Do you want to change your mind?
I do not.
Okay. Now, I'm going to count down 47 cards. Watch closely. I'll do it as quick as I can, but I'll be very fair. Watch. Since you said 47, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You just go 5 from the bottom. Why do all this counting?
43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Would you agree? I'm going to place
Stretching
the
it a bit.
card right beside the pick. Now, Penn, if you had said a number smaller than 47, we would have landed on one of these cards, all different. If you had said a number larger, we would have landed on one of these cards, all different. And in a moment, you're going to be sitting in the center of the theater trying to figure out how this trick is done. And there are going to be 3 questions in your mind, and I'd like to address them right now. Yes, teller? At the very beginning of the trick, I offered you the option of choosing one of 6 different colored guitar picks. You happened to choose the blue one, but it was a completely random choice on your part. Number 2, yes, gentlemen, this is an ordinary deck of cards, and you are more than welcome to examine them if you'd like. And number 3, and this is the one that just might fool you. Yes, Penn, at the very end of the trick, after you wrote your number on that guitar pick, I even asked if you wanted to change to a different number, and you could have. But you said no. So for the first time, would you turn over that guitar pick and show us the card teller selected?
It's the Jack of Diamonds.
Well, there's only one question left to answer, and that is, if this card is a Jack of Diamonds, did this trick fool Penn and Teller?
Let's have a pause for the cause. So, did that trick fool Gary Outrageous, formerly known as Foster,
Well, it was a Jack of Diamonds at the beginning, wasn't it?
that he selected?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he got him to write it down on the card.
Right.
So I think it was like any card, any number kind of a thing.
Yeah. Oh, I see. But when he got to 47, what happened then? When he counted out?
He got to the card, didn't he?
Did
So
he?
the Jack of Diamonds at
Did he put that card back in the pack?
I don't know, did he, James? Again, I wasn't really paying much attention either. And
I think he just kind of shuffled it back in, then
Because
counted out the number and found the card. I don't know.
Right, if he did that, oh, that's a cool trick, isn't it? Because he shuffled it back in.
This is where, like, I wasn't paying that much attention because you don't know what's going to happen. It's difficult to know what to look for.
It's interesting because I thought that card was out all the time, but obviously it was pulled back
Yeah,
in.
I thought it was as well.
Yeah. But obviously not.
So we'll
Can't be.
probably have to watch it again to understand the effect, to be able to know if it fooled us or
Yeah.
not, and to see how great the trick was.
Would he give him a chance to want to change it? No. Now, was that before he selected the card or after?
This is where it comes into the recollection and storytelling and the sequence of events.
Yeah, the memory.
The perception of it, the perception of what happened. So do you think it fooled Penn and Teller? Because they would have been paying very close attention even though we might have skimped over the effect a bit or not understood it clearly enough.
I think they'll say that he forced it.
He forced the Jack of Diamonds. And what about the blue Although, what...
They may even explain what he did.
Yes, because why would it matter if he picked a blue pick as opposed to the other picks?
I thought he was going to turn just a blue card with 47 on it, and it was like, when he just released the jack, I was like, yeah, I don't know.
What did the colour blue have to do with anything?
It wouldn't matter. Again, I think that's one of those things that doesn't matter.
And he made a point of it. It's like, you could pick the blue.
You picked this blue pick. Yeah, I did. Well, what difference does it make? And he said, this trick isn't even about picking a card and finding it. It's about the picks. And I was like, so I was paying attention to the picks.
But it wasn't, was it? It wasn't. All it was him getting them to select a card, writing a number so that number would select that card.
But the pick did have nothing to do with anything.
Should we just see what they...
Yeah, but I think that there might have been an outcome. Maybe the trick went wrong, and that was the backup. So maybe like, when they do this, maybe he picked the wrong pick. so he should have picked the red one, and then it didn't turn out right. So he doesn't reveal the ending. So he might have had a prediction hidden somewhere else. So there's alternative endings, a bit like with the other guy that's sat there with loads of things. So who knows?
Let's see what they say.
Let's have a look.
But Penn, Teller, I was pretty sure you were going to choose a jack of diamonds. And I was pretty sure you were going to pick a blue pick.
Oh, here we go.
Not finished.
And I was pretty sure you were going to pick a blue pick. And I was positive you were going to say number 47. In fact, I was so sure I actually made a prediction at the beginning of the trick.
There you go. Of course he did. In his wallet. Oh, in the pen. Nice.
Pen, would you take out that pen? And would you roll it in your hands until you could see a message on one side? Do you see it? Now, I hope you have good glasses because it's really small print.
You selected a blue pick, a jack of diamonds, and number 47.
And he could have changed his mind at any time.
That's the trick, isn't it?
Now, sorry, pause it a minute there, James.
Yeah.
Now what do you think about it?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but that's completely changed it.
So now we're going to...
Because what you did, you stopped it for the reveal.
Yes, but it looked like the trick was over.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
And that's that twist that I spoke about. That it's a bit like on all fictions and on all films, isn't it? When we think that we know
who the killer was, and then we find out it was somebody in the bathroom or something.
Yeah. How many pens has he got to give them? Only one. So he knew.
Yeah, you say that. He opens up his jacket. There's all these pens there. The things magicians all do.
In all fairness, it's probably only about 8 stone.
Yeah. He doesn't need to wear that jacket. It just weighs him down with all that weight.
For the pens.
But that changes everything now, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah.
So did you like that?
I did, yeah, because that's one of those subtle, just got you. Oh.
And that's the thing that you said that you liked.
Yeah, I do. I like that.
So what would you give that in marks out of 10?
Yeah, that's a 10 out of 10.
A round of applause for the 10 out of 10. Well done. And it's not just the first time, it's several times he's fooled them, so it's not like he's wearing down.
That's right. And a different trick to the last ones, isn't it?
Well, we don't know that he's fooled him yet.
Well, yeah, that's going to be my next question to Gary. So, you liked it, you gave it a 10 out of 10. Do you think it's fooled him?
Well, they might be able to work out how he's done the tricks, so hence the pen. But they probably weren't expecting the pen.
Right. Okay. Let's see what they say then.
Yeah.
But you may not know this, but back in the late 70s, early 80s, I played a lot of punk. I would play my electric bass, my nice Rick, and I would play with a pick, and I would use so much force, you would not believe it. Not this gentle finger plucking, but real force on that pick. It was a rough time, but now I play smoother jazz. If you did fool us, don't ever step on that stage again.
You guys got me. You nailed it.
See you next time.
I can't fool you.
So they said he forced it. Is that right?
Yeah, so I can pause this. There we go. I did it. Sorry. Yeah. So there was in that spiel that he gave, there was a lot of hidden messages as to how it. And there was enough in there for him to know that he figured it out, kind of thing. So yeah. So yeah, but he got a 10 out of 10 from you. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I thought that was really. I love that pen bit at the end. Like you say, it's like a bit in a film, isn't it? It's a bit like, oh my god, the twist at the end.
And for me, it doesn't matter if they got it. Sort of in a weird way, because I was enjoying being entertained.
Yeah, it was a good performance, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, very good.
Anyway, thank you very much for
my pleasure.
the show. And
my pleasure. So remember, folks, subscribe,
And go see Gary's website,
Yeah,
Gary Outrageous.
GaryOutrageous.com. Okay, free sales hypnosis for everyone who visits.
Let's see if I make him disappear. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and you'll be notified of our latest videos.